This is the architectural design stream, where now Sebastian Schelz, Managing Director of Ratisbona, visionary for sustainability and data-centric business models, will join Stefan Kaufmann, Product Manager, BIM Strategy and New Technologies at Allplan, and Martin Kmikusch, Product Manager, Digital Modeling at Allplan, in a discussion on how sustainability, data-centric business models and digital transformation are redefining architectural design and construction planning. They will highlight now how Allplan 2026, with its BIM workflows, AI innovations, and open collaboration tools, empowers architects and planners to deliver more creative, efficient, and sustainable projects. Welcome to Design Excellence, elevating creativity and efficiency with Allplan and the future of data-centric construction planning.
Yeah, thanks, Ilona, for this nice introduction. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you here at our discussion panel on design excellence. And it's a especially great pleasure for me to welcome you, Martin and Sebastian, here on our panel today.
Hello, Stefan. Hello, Sebastian.
Sebastian, you're a business manager, visionary, and cradle-to-cradle enthusiast. If you look into the future, where is Ratisbona today, and what will make Ratisbona successful in the next 5 years?
I think we have to be aware of the key questions of the 21st century, and I think the main question is how we are able to combine sustainability and economic success. Our approach at Ratisbona is to realize growth through sustainability. So to make it really concrete, in 5 years, I want to build the world's most sustainable supermarkets, and I want to build them at really competitive prices. So I want to realize the most sustainable supermarkets and at the same time the most cost-effective supermarkets. Our vision is to rewire cities and to treat every building as a material depot for a future of circular economy. So for us, it's not about doing more projects. It's about doing better projects, smarter, greener, and more meaningful. This is where we are at the moment, and this is where we want to go.
Hey, thanks for this interesting insight. The real estate industry is shifting to a circular economy. What is your next step in implementing your cradle-to-cradle philosophy?
We are really heading towards a design for disassembly. So we plan buildings so that all material can be recovered at the end of their life. And it's not about responsibility. This is a hard business case. We talk about a business case, and it's not only about taking responsibility for our environment. So when we're able to give each part of the building a digital identity, when we're able to disassemble these pieces at the end of the lifetime, I can make a business case for commodity industry and sell the building material at the same time that I use them in the construction phase. So I give you an example. In Heimhausen, close to Munich, just north of Munich, we have a project where 100%, not 99%, but 100% of the material used can be dismantled and reassembled. This shows that circular capability can be proven even today. And we aim at paving the way for digital material passports with projects like this. We want to push it as an industry standard, just like the energy certificate that we have in Germany and Europe today. So I'm convinced that material passports will transform valuation, design, and maintenance of buildings. And this is where we are really heading. So we want to shift the ecologic point of view to a hard business case and make it profitable. And then we don't have to consult our responsibility to shape the future.
Thank you. Ratisbona is a highly innovative company. How do you find the most innovative and best employees to help you turn your visions into reality?
Maybe I cannot tell you how we find them because my HR department is doing it, but I can tell you with what kind of philosophy we present our company as an attractive employer. So more and more people, architects, engineers, project developers that join us, they want to have an impact. I think some 20 years ago, people realized at the age of 50 or 60 that we are born to leave a world behind, and that is better than the one that we were born in. And recently, these kind of thoughts about life and about your time that you invest in your work also, yeah. These kind of questions people ask themselves only when they're 20 or 30. So if you are able as a company to show people that you don't only pay salaries and give interesting tasks, but if you give them the possibility to have an impact, that is what is really attractive to people.
Martin, Sebastian has outlined the trends for the AC industry. How does Allplan support this transformation towards sustainability in data-centric planning?
Digital transformation is reshaping the AC industry. It enables smarter and faster decision-making, with seamless collaboration, supporting more sustainable, data-driven outcomes across all project phases. And Allplan responds to these trends with an integrated, open BIM platform that connects all stakeholders, from early design stages through to the construction. So this is achieved by combining advanced modeling, intuitive cloud collaboration, and real-time data management into one workflow. Additionally, integrated GIS connectivity further elevates data-centric construction planning by bringing geospatial context right into the BIM process. The new GeoPackage Data Exchange compliance ensures teams meet EU standards while also enabling efficient and accurate sharing of site and urban planning data across disciplines, which is crucial for large or regulated projects. By supporting robust multidisciplinary data exchange, as well as the key BIM dictionaries and specification like IDS format, Allplan delivers high-quality, compliant, and interoperable project information. And furthermore, streamlined, data-driven visualization workflows enhance this experience. Workflows like Direct Sync and Live Sync keep connecting scenes in Lumion or Twinmotion up to date with your BIM model, making real-time, immersive 3D presentation part of both iterative design and client communications. And through its integration links to sustainability tools, plus advanced automation and AI-powered features, Allplan gives architects and planners the confidence, precision, and creative freedom which is needed to design greener, regulation-compliant buildings, turning sustainable, data-centric planning into a practical, highly efficient process.
You mentioned OpenBIM. Why is it so important? How does Allplan support OpenBIM and BIM data validation?
OpenBIM removes barriers in the project collaboration, letting information flow seamlessly between all stakeholders and across any software. Such transparency minimizes costly mistakes and rework, accelerate approvals, and ensures BIM models always align with project and regulatory demands. And Allplan stands out by allowing automated BIM data validation using IDS, stands for Information Delivery Specification, rules directly within the authoring tool. So instead of correcting problems after handover, issues get spotted and resolved right within your workflow. So this guarantees models are compliant and high quality from the outset, ultimately shortening project cycles and building trust with every contribution. Robust IFC 4.3 integration, cloud-based model management, and the use of the Building Smart Data Dictionary further streamline project-specific or international compliance. So these tools enable architects, planners, and engineers to proactively manage and validate project data, delivering accurate, interoperable digital models. So that means better productivity, smoother handovers, and closer collaboration, even in the most complex multi-stakeholder projects.
Why should we use cloud-based data management? What are the benefits of a centralized model management?
It's actually a good question, Stefan. So real-time data synchronization and centralized model management empower teams, everyone regardless of discipline or location, can work with the latest, most accurate project information. So this approach streamlines coordination, reduces errors, and accelerates project delivery. It also brings together BIM models, documents, and tasks in a single accessible environment, supporting both Allplan and non-Allplan users. With BIM Plus and Allplan Cloud, project teams can truly go paperless. Our models, plans, and documents are managed and shared digitally, cutting down on printing and manual file handling. This means fewer emails, less confusion, and complete traceability of all changes and decisions throughout the project. Stakeholders benefit from real-time access to the same up-to-date information, whether they are in office, on site, or working remotely, which support faster approvals and clear communication. Powerful coordination and issue management tools make it easy to track changes, resolve problems quickly, and monitor progress at every stage. So the secure platform also helps protect sensitive project data while keeping everything accessible when and where it's needed. And ultimately, latest improvements lead to more efficient teamwork, reduces risk of errors, lower costs, and streamline project workflows for every member of the team.
Sebastian has mentioned the trend towards sustainable buildings. What's new in Allplan according to BIM-based LCA?
So we have a lot of great news. As sustainability is not only a trend but an interdisciplinary task across all planning phases, enabling greener design decisions. So to achieve real results, architects and engineers must assess carbon impacts as early as possible. Allplan 2026 supports this from the very start with an integrated workflow with Preoptima concept, enabling one-way exchange of conceptual mass models for instant carbon assessments, even before a detailed BIM model is created. So this means you can compare design options and optimize both embodied and operational carbon right from the early stage using Preoptima concept. And as your project advances, Allplan links to one-click LCA for automated material takeoffs and a detailed lifecycle analysis. So this allows you to dig deeper into sustainability performance using actual project data. So you can refine your approach and meet compliance goals. So with these integrated workflows and dedicated professional LAC tools, you can make better decisions, reduce the risk of costly changes, and deliver truly sustainable buildings from day one through to the completion.
How does Allplan empower architects to realize complex and highly customized designs while ensuring efficiency and full BIM compliance?
Allplan empowers architects and planners with a true design freedom. It allows you to quickly model and even the most complex custom elements without limitations or workarounds. The new freeform stair modeler makes it easy to create unique staircases for challenging spaces, and has multi-layer slab and finish workflows support detailed, BIM-compliant constructions. So this means improved sustainability and precision. Thanks to the content connector, users can also access thousands of manufacturers and generic objects directly from leading content platforms. This enriches every project with ready-to-use components at any planning stage. And coupled with Allplan's unified modeling environment and powerful automation tools, teams can iterate freely. They can satisfy diverse client needs and deliver distinctive, high-quality designs. This boosts both creativity and productivity, from concept to execution. Stefan, coming back to you, what about AI? Right, architects start using AI in their daily work. Where is the AI journey taking us?
Over the next years, all industries are transforming from a solution-centric to a data-centric value creation. Core of the future success is having access to the right data and the right AI to make the most use out of it. In the AECO industry, there are AI use cases along the entire life cycle of the building. AI will make experts design more competent, more creative, and more productive. From an Allplan perspective, we see 5 core pillars for AI. First, AI facilitates software usage and improves your skills. Our AI assistant already today supports clients 24/7 in using our solutions. Second, AI helps to access AEC knowledge fast and with precision. There are tens of thousands of rules and regulations that our AI assistant already knows and explains to us if we need help. Third, AI will bring a boost to project data management. You already mentioned that this is one of our core intents to be improved in the projects. It gives us, AI will give us intuitive conversational access to BIM information. In construction projects, there are data silos everywhere. Every PDF is one. AI has come to break them up. Fourth, AI supports us creating content like images, drawings, BIM models, documentations, and reports. And fifth, AI will one day help us with the optimization of our design of buildings and infrastructure according to the cost, energy consumption, material usage, and climate impact.
Yeah, thank you very much for mentioning all of those pillars. It really looks amazing. Looking forward. And additionally, what AI applications do we already see in Allplan today?
So, I mean, with the 2025 version, we already delivered an integrated AI visualizer that generates designs and stunning images for the architects. And we have massively enhanced the capabilities now with the version 2. And of course, now there's a new tool. It's the AI assistant. This is now available in Allplan Connect.
So the AI assistant is a chatbot. What makes him special for Allplan users?
The AI assistant is trained on our knowledge sources. It helps you to learn Allplan solutions in your own speed and in your own personal skill level, any time of the day, in the language you prefer. It creates insights, like the spatial program for building with detailed requirements for every room that can directly be used in the Allplan Room Assistant for a fast and preliminary design. The AI assistant helps you to deliver better buildings, as it has a core understanding of international rules and regulations and can support you with strategic advice. What options do I have if I would like to improve the carbon footprint of my project, for example? And the AI system already can write an email for you to communicate complex topics in a team. Only a few clients are able to create new functions in Allplan with Python code. With the support of our AI assistant, this has become much simpler now.
Yeah, there is a lot of advantages already and benefits. So these are the current abilities, seems really great. But how will the capabilities of the AI assistant evolve over time?
Okay, so I mean, at the moment, we are working on the direct integration of the AI assistant into our solutions. If needed, the AI assistant will call agents that will operate Allplan solutions and do some work for you. Therefore, we are exposing Allplan functions step by step to the AI assistant. The Allplan user will delegate in future more and more tasks to the AI assistant.
What tasks are these?
I mean, at the moment, we start with so-called goal-specific agents that can do things like conversational filtering and selecting. In future, the AI assistant might add information to BIM models, create models from point clouds, and help you create drawings from BIM models. At present, the challenge is that the functions based on the large language models deliver indeterministic output. So if you have 10 identical questions to the AI assistant, you might get 10 different answers. That limits at the moment AI to use cases where accuracy doesn't play a crucial role.
Okay, I see. And we talk about the trends. What are the latest trends in AI that are relevant?
I mean, you possibly have heard about this. The latest trends in AI are general purpose agents that will help you to automate more complex tasks. These agents understand the capabilities of Allplan, understand the intent of architects and engineers, propose a multi-step solution sequence for any design problem operated in our software, and check the result on plausibility. And then, if you look even more into the future, the next step will be agent-to-agent communication. So you might have one agent integrated in Allplan, one in SDS2, one maybe in Build Plus. And this agent-agent communication makes them communicate with each other and resolve problems in a virtual team using different software solutions. Another trend is that AI will help us to resolve design tasks not generally, but in a way you are used to it. Every Allplan user will in future have an assistant that understands not only how to resolve a task anywhere in the world, but how tasks are usually resolved in your own office or your own company. This knowledge is protected and can only be used by you and your colleagues. With AI, we have the first time the chance to individualize functions to everyone's personal needs. With every project, your team will then automatically become faster and more efficient.
Yeah, thank you, Stefan. That sounds exciting and very promising. Going back to Sebastian, how do you see the future of AI in the construction industry?
AI was made for the construction business. The construction industry is so far behind when it comes up to efficiency, when it comes up to using resources in an efficient way. The way that the construction business is shaping our world, our future, is incredible, and we are not doing a good job. So we desperately need AI. We need AI to be more creative. Look at the buildings; they look all the same. Look at the buildings that our ancestors constructed some 100, some 200, 300 years ago. This is culture. If you can put me into Lisbon or Rome, Athens, and you look at old buildings, you instantly know where you are, in which region you are, and you recognize by the buildings, by the facades, by the building culture, where you are. Look at the buildings of the last decades. It's a shame. It's truly a shame. We lost every creativity. The buildings that we made are only for investors. They're not made for people. We have to redesign for mankind, for people. So, and you can measure that. People in cities are not really interested anymore in our architecture. They quickly pass by. You can measure the time that people spend in front of newly built buildings. Go to Paris. Go to La Défense in Paris. It's not interesting. It's a whole new area of the city. Go to Brasilia. Those are examples. We have buildings without soul. We have cities without soul. And this is really funny. We need machines to bring back the soul to our architecture. That's on one hand. And on the other hand, I think that artificial intelligence will become the operating system of construction business in the future. We will have a completely new planning logic. So we have to be able to match material demand in real time with regionally available secondary resources. And it is really important to do it already in the planning phase. So when you design a building in the future, in 10 years, in 20 years, you will not design it because you are convinced to construct with steel, with concrete, with wood, whatsoever. No, you consult artificial intelligence, what is available. So to sum it up, form will follow availability. Availability of resources, of actually available resources like steel, timber, bricks, whatsoever. And buildings will be a mix of materials locally available. And it is completely impossible to find out about locally available material manually. We need machines to help us find that material and to put together availability and demand. Effects will be that we will construct more affordable buildings, we will construct faster, we will construct automatically EU taxonomy compliant. And this is how the industry will become truly circular, more efficient, more economic, and more climate and resource aware. So, and this is my big picture of artificial intelligence.
Thank you, Sebastian, for the feedback and your opinion.
If you just let me comment as well on this question. I mean, with Allplan 2026, we are giving architects and engineers the tools to address the industry biggest challenges: sustainability, efficiency, and collaboration, powered by the latest BIM technology, AI, and open data standards. Let's embrace its potential to make us more competent, more creative, and even more effective in shaping the built environment of the future.
And also I would like to add that really Allplan 2026 is here to help you turn ideas into sustainable, data-driven realities, faster, greener, and with more creative freedom than ever before. So I warmly invite you to download and try the new version, connect to our cloud platforms, and join Allplan World to see how these in workflows can transform the way you design and deliver your projects.
Yeah, thanks Martin for being here today, and thanks Sebastian that you took your time to join our discussion panel today. I hope that we could give our listeners and participants today interesting insights into industry trends, and as well open a window into the future of architecture and engineering that is more and more driven by AI and data. Thanks.
Next, in our dedicated What's New in sessions, Allplan experts will present the highlights of each of the Allplan solutions, including Allplan, the comprehensive design-to-build platform for AEC professionals; Allplan Civil, our solution for advanced infrastructure workflows; Allplan Precast, our dedicated solution for automated precast walls and slabs fabrication; SIA, for 3D structural analysis and design; Frilo, our solution for component-based structural analysis and foundation design; STS2, our solution for structural steel detailing and connection design; and Manufacton, our solution for fabrication management. Choose the product stream you prefer and don't miss the latest innovations that will drive the future of architectural design, engineering design, infrastructure design, prefabrication, steel detailing, collaboration, and construction. After these dedicated product sessions, don't miss best practice examples from real customer projects and learn how Allplan supports them through superior workflows across building and infrastructure projects.